Alright, UK round 5. Germany bought 2 artilleries, 7 infantry and 1 fighter. Okay, so he's got a bit of a beefy air force now, so it's a bit concerning. Fighters, 7 infantry into Germany, and then 2 artilleries for Karelia. Combat, he lost an infantry. He lost an infantry in Egypt, which I'm happy about, because obviously you can't replace these units. He took West Russia back. Okay. He lost 2 infantry in Belarusia, very nice. Alright, he lost 3 infantry in France. He took Northwestern back, no units lost. And he took Ukraine back, no units lost. So, I'm pretty happy with that. That's 6 hitbacks total that round, very nice. Right, with the UK here, I was thinking of stepping off India to try and dead zone this, but even though I don't know, man, is it worth stepping off here? The idea of stepping off is to dead zone this, because if he wants to try and stack it, he can get 3 infantry. Worst case scenario, he doesn't lose any units, so I'm going to leave 1 infantry here. So he has 3 infantry, artillery, 6 tanks, plus 8 tanks total from the Germans here. And then the Japanese can get 3, 5, 6 fighters. That is a lot of heavies. That's a lot. It's quite scary, actually. I'm not sure. The thing is, if he does this, and he puts another stack in West Russia, I can't hit this. I suppose that'd be a good play by him. He puts this stack in Belarusia and the units in Karelia. Oh wait, hang on a minute. No, he can't do that right now. Wait, can he? I'm here, he stacks. No, he's got to come off. So his fighters have got to go somewhere. If he's going to move these infantry away, he's got to go somewhere. So that might let me know if he moves off. Okay, so if UK moves here, he moves off. Russia appropriates their buy. I can get. I think I can get 2 infantry and 4 artillery with Russia's buy. I think. 21, 2019. Yes, 2 infantry and artillery to try and wipe this out, right? So if Germany tries stacking, the UK hits first. Okay then. I mean, I have a big punch. The UK's got a big punch. Is it worth to try and knock their armour out? And plus 5 fighters, of course. And the problem is that Germany doesn't have to stack it. Yeah, I completely wiped this out with the UK before even the planes can land. But I'm really conflicted, because is it worth me moving off India now? If I move off, I give up India. To the Japanese. Do I really want him taking... Oh, I gotta be careful though, because then if that's the case, if I'm moving off, he takes. He puts down, I go and take it. It's unlikely Germany's going to take it back, and I'm probably going to lose. I don't know, if Japan gets hold of Caucasus here. Actually, okay, that's fine. Alright. Alright, the decision is made. I'm going to stack and hold India. I'm not moving out just yet. Because if he tries to stack Caucasus, I have a 97% chance to wipe Caucasus. So what I'm probably going to do then is strafe, try and chip into the Japanese planes and then back off. Yep, I mean Russia does have a bit of bite. Thought artillery will help a lot. Okay, yeah, okay then. So, as the UK, I'm thinking of 4 infantry, 2 artillery, and a destroyer as my buy. Destroyer, 2 infantry, then 2 artillery, 2 infantry to United Kingdom. I'm going to save the 6 for a better buy on round 6. Yes, I think this is fine. So the only thing that the UK is going to be doing is moving here. I'm going to have the US support me on their turn. That's what the note is for. And I'm going to take Burma back. Okay, the bomber can come back down. Yes. I need 2 fighters to go to Sea Zone 3 because I'm going to stack my navy into Sea Zone 3 because this is a deadly air force here now from the Germans, and the Japanese does not have enough to contend with my navy, so the other 2 can come back to India, I think. I'll decide on UK's next turn if Russia needs fighters or not. I doubt the Japanese has odds on this, so that should be everything here. Yeah, as much as I'd want to hit Northern here, I have to flee. It's too much. I can't get the fighters back. He needs a 1-2 punch. Yeah, it's just too much. It's too much for this navy, which is fine. I want to organize. I want to start doing a Norway Shark. And actually get an IC because I'm not at the optimum amount of transports I want for the Americans here because I'm investing in the Pacific, so the IC should help quite a lot, which is fine because the Americans have a pretty big income. Okay. Burma should not be a problem here. I say that as every single unit misses their shot. game can be just absolutely hilarious sometimes. Right, 2 fighters here, 2 here. Carrier, cruiser, destroyer. And I want to stack, or begin to stack Norway. Right, 2 infantry and a destroyer to India, and then the rest. Into the United Kingdom. Oh, hang on a minute. No. I need. Okay, no. Whoa, hang on. No. Okay, so Japan cannot take 1, 2, 3. Fighters cannot land. Technically, he could buy 2 carriers. No, that's the Americans. That's the Americans. Okay, yeah. Sack. Now, I'm gonna... Okay. Yeah, I just noticed that. 1, 2, 3. You could technically send 4 fighters. In what mind would Germany do that? Buy 2 carriers to land the planes on. Okay. Well, he's only got a bomber on me. The Japanese Air Force is not strong enough. Okay, so... Three fighters, a bomber, 2 fighters, cruiser, aircraft carrier, destroyer. Okay, I have a 70% chance to hold. Okay, so what do I need for 14 then? Because I want to move this fleet to 14. So I can make it out of the med here. Okay. 6 fighters and a bomber. 2 fighters, carrier, battleship, destroyer. Cruiser, destroyer. Is that enough? Can I get away with sending a destroyer to... Ooh, okay. Ooh. Do I leave that for him to take? If I leave... Would he seriously hit that? It's a kill Germany game. Maybe. %. 70%. Okay, alright. Okay, so Japan has a 23% chance to wipe out the UK fleet, and then Germany has a 14% chance to wipe out the American fleet. Might decide if I'm going to send every single American unit here. I might send a destroyer up north, try bait try and bait the Germans to hit my navy, because he has a 1 in 3 chance of winning. Okay, and on average, if he's going to do that, he's going to have a bomber and a fighter left. So that is his air force completely knackered. So I'll decide on America's turn what I'm going to do. Anyway. Okay, that was strange. I'm not sure what caused that. That is the UK's turn. Yeah, we're on sack just in case the Japanese do try to hit this. Alright, that is UK round 5. And we're back with USA round 5. Yeah, we're slowly crawling here. USA round 5. Alright, so I've had a serious lapse in judgment. And I have done a serious blunder. I just completely forgot the Japanese existed. And well, as you can see, they were completely wiped out what America had in Sea Zone 8 here. I mean, of course it did cost him, but that doesn't matter. That really doesn't matter. Yeah, I just completely forgot that the Japanese could just do that and then land. That's pretty bad. That's pretty major, that mistake, and it's not the only thing, because I've also blundered this navy, because the German Air Force can just wipe it out if you really wanted to. It's a sitting duck. It's just whether I force the issue and move to 14 and force him to do it, or I just stay here and hope that he doesn't do it. Because obviously if he does it, then his planes are out of position. They have to land in Egypt here. But it's not like he has anything else to do with his planes. He can easily protect Germany from what the UK have. Yeah, this is pretty bad. I was already behind. Because of Japan's round 1. And he's finally cashed in the reward of the first round with his extra air force that he bought. It's paid off now, so yeah, that's a serious blow to the Americans. Yeah, I mean, that sucks a lot. It sucks a lot. Despite that, Japan didn't really have the best round in the world here. He attacked the destroyer in 35, so he did lose another fighter. He failed to take Burma as well, so he lost 2 infantry with that. He failed to take Novo, so it's a bit of a mixed bag for Japan, but he still dealt an incredible blow to the Americans. And, well, Germany could put the final nail in the coffin, basically. I'm going to be spending 2 turns now recovering with the Americans, which I just did not need at all. And then he bought 2 more bombers, so he's just replaced basically the planes that he's lost. And it's great, really, because that means he's completely zoned me off the Pacific, which I'm gonna have, if I want to like have a chance, like I wouldn't say me moving the UK fleet in 30 was a mistake by me. I don't think me moving the UK fleet to 30 was necessarily a mistake. Like I think it's a pretty legit strategy to do, is to consolidate. In theory, Japan takes heavy losses, but he didn't. He really did not. So I think I'll let myself off the hook there, but that is completely my fault. Now I think I have one more chance. I might be able to catch up. I don't know. I'm going to have to abandon the Pacific here completely, which is annoying because I just bought all these subs for no bloody reason now. Wow, dude. Yeah, I gotta use this fleet to cover what I just lost, basically. And I'm in no progress of making any effort against Germany, even though this is a supposed killed Germany first game. I don't know, maybe I've just misplayed this the two ocean strategy that I keep talking about completely, because I gotta give it up. It's failed. I have to. I think the US is just far more effective at concentrating on one of the Axis members. But at the time, Japan had a shot on point capping, so I had to invest in the Navy just in case. So it is what it is, I guess. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to invest in a destroyer, carrier, and 2 fighters. I think I'm gonna choose to hold ground. Because if he goes for it, it's going to cost the Germans heavy, which might buy me some time. Either that, I'll just have to wait for reinforcements to help me get out of that mess here. There's no way. I mean, there might be a chance to kick Germany off Egypt if he gives me the chance. I just need to stop his fighters from landing. Yeah, that's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. Yeah, and I'm probably going to save the 4 here, because I don't think America's doing anything in this turn for combat. That is really bad. It's really, really bad. Yeah, I mean, look, both Axis members have exceeded 100 now. There might still be a chance, but Japan's going to take Hawaii here and then put probably all the pressure on India, whilst Germany continues to put pressure on Russia. So I really don't know. I need to somehow figure out how to kick Germany off Karelia, or at least France. That's real bad. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna have to try and recover from this. At least I have units waiting. I'm not gonna commit. I can't send the transports over. That's not an option at all. Because from the way I see it, if Germany really wanted to, he could stack his air force in France as well, or he takes Finland heavy, Like he could try and put a small stack here, which will allow his fighters and that to attack Sea Zone 3 and then land. So I can't risk any more American transports. They're going to have to sit in 11 because obviously he's got a bomber here. So I just got to wait for an American fleet to arrive. So America's basically been paralysed for at least a turn, at least 2 turns at this rate. So I've got to form a new fleet, especially if he takes this one out. That's real bad. It's real bad. Now, he doesn't have much on India, but he's put everything. He's put a stack into Yunnan, so he might. He's actually got another transport as well, so yeah, he could shove 16 infantry. We'll see. I might have to. Wow. I need to invest in British fleet as well. I can't do it all. I can't. Because I want to try dead zone it. I can't even consider giving up India anymore because I'm abandoning the Pacific here. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Well, I'm definitely learning after this game, that's for sure. Well, at least we're taking back Africa, I guess. It's a small win there. That is so bad. It's so bad. Yep, let's give bombing a go. Let's give that a. Oh my god. That should be everything. I actually reckon this this army can actually just flee through North Africa again, and his meaty air force will just provide air cover for it. So this army probably will have to be pinned in Egypt, because if I push any further, he could probably just nuke. That's so bad. It's so bad. Maybe I'll get some consolation and take Italy here. So he has to commit at least one. I mean, the Japanese can do it. What am I talking about? The fleet is going to die anyway. I might as well take Italy. Though he doesn't have to do anything. He could just keep it cooking until. He doesn't have to, I suppose. He is kind of trapped there. The other thing is that it has to be standard carrier keep, so I can't do the most effective way of defending, because Germany just has to take Transjordan here, and the planes can't land. That's so bad. Well, this is it. I don't really have anything else I could do, to be honest. Three on three? Alright. I'll take that. It will slowly add up. If I keep getting lucky and not having my bomber shot down. Come on. What's going on? Okay. Very strange. He has his odds on. I don't want to go into India. He has no odds on this anyway, so it should be fine. At least I can safely stack this. Because I know he doesn't have odds. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Yeah, the transports have to go here. These guys have to come here. Basically going to just be waiting. What am I doing? One, two, 1, 2, 1, 2. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna come to 21 here. Well, at least I have 5 subs in the Pacific, I guess. 4 subs. Oh my god, man. 4 subs on this fleet. I might just send them at the fleet, maybe. Actually, what I'll do, just in case, is actually come to 19. Just in case I need air support. For whatever reason. So he's got to shove his entire navy here. Well, at least the bombing run was a success, I guess. I don't normally get very lucky with bombing runs, but... yeah, this is good, playing catch up again. It's really good. It's really helpful, actually. Now, I was thinking of, what was it? 3 and 3, yeah. I'm trying to dead zone it. He can move, like I've said before, he can move here with the Germans. Put well, less Japanese planes now, but if he tries to stack here, I'll just kill the Germans. That might buy me a bit of time in the game. It might buy me a... Okay, so... I have no artillery. Wow, okay. Gotta prioritize this then. Gotta prioritize killing Germans here, it seems. That ain't good enough at all. Okay, well... It's not much, but it's honest work. I think it really is from the Russians here. Yeah, I can spell clearly. Yeah, whatever. Okay, let's just hopefully we get lucky and take both here. I doubt I'm going to be taking Kazakh. That's for sure. Okay. Wow, I literally just needed the fire to do its job, and it just failed to do so. Okay, that's fine. We took the territory, that's fine. Yeah, I mean, I was getting the feeling that slowly the game was starting to get a little bit comfortable for the Allies, but then I just completely missed. Completely missed. I just didn't think at all. Incredible. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea for Japan to just invest in bombers now and just bomb Russia, I guess. Or bomb India or something. Or save the attack power for a big strike on one of the two. Yeah, I've definitely misplayed the Americans here. Well, and technically this is where I should have stayed here and probably invested in another carrier. To fight it. The thing is, I couldn't get the fighters back. So I don't even know if I would have had the strength to. I couldn't even take France. I just didn't have anything really. And even if I did, the 2 AA guns are quite intimidating. So. Okay. Alright, that is Russia's turn. Alright, that is the end of Russia round 6. We'll be back with UK round 6. Okay, UK round 6. Germany bought 12 infantry and repaired 3 points of damage on Germany. So he stepped into Libya, he took Algeria, he took Caucasus, no units lost. He lost an infantry. Killed artillery infantry in West Russia, and he lost an infantry in Italy. Okay, so he didn't hit this, which I'm happy with. I'm not sure if it was a particularly good move anyway, but I'm going to be holding Egypt this turn, so that will allow the fleet to escape if I want it to. Or I might just wait until the US fleet enters 8, and then I could do a combined fleet push into 14. Without making a mistake like I did last time. I'll make sure that both fleets are strong enough on their own, and then... Oh, I'll just go this way and... Okay, I don't have any transport, so I can't do that, so... But I do ideally want to get the fleet out to 14. So for the UK, I'm thinking of 5 infantry, transport and a fighter. Yeah. I'm going to get the UK up to 3 transports now. It might be a bit late, but it's fine. It's later than I normally do it, I think. And then also the US fleet's going to be here, so I could do some sort of stacking of 8 with both fleets. And then on UK's next turn, buy another carrier and another fighter, so I can actually stack 8 with just the UK, which will allow the US to move this small fleet into 14. Oh yes, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So the only thing I'm going to do is take Egypt back, and that's pretty much it. I'm not doing anything else. I'm just going to hide in 7. I can't get a strong enough fleet to sit in 8, so. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything. I'm gonna move a small stack into Persia here. So that I can assist trading Kazakh and Caucasus if Russia needs it. Okay, well that's the only thing that the UK is doing this round, so all I need is the Americans to follow. Germany does not have odds on Russia, so I'm not worried about that. If he wants to try and wipe this out... If the Germany wants to try and wipe this out... Okay, no, I'm not ready to do that, because he can just throw 2 infantry in all his planes. So I'm just going to leave this here as it is. I'm not going to waste units here. I'm just going to let him take it for free. I'm not particularly bothered about what's happening over there. I'll leave 1 infantry, 1 artillery. Because if I'm desperate, I've got 4 tanks, and I've still got all my planes here. Alright, that should be everything here. Let's move these guys across, so he doesn't get any ideas of just quickly taking Alaska here. Okay. Yeah, Russia shouldn't need any support. 5 fighters is enough, and with what Russia already has in here, it's perfectly fine. At least 2 infantry, so it'd be 2 less. Still a 97% chance. So Russia can afford to at least trade Caucasus. I'll just set the fire. I'll just send the fire. That's fine. Okay. Fighter, transport, 3 infantry, and 2 infantry. I'm aware that he has a double punch on this, but it's only 1 fighter, 1 bomber, and then 1 fighter and 1 bomber from both Axis members, so I'm not particularly worried about that. If I get desperate, I'll just have sack. Okay. Well, hopefully we can start clawing back. Towards the Axis here. They're running away with it a little bit here. Okay, that is the end of UK round 6, and I'll be back with USA round 6. Okay, USA round 6. Japan bought 6 more infantry, 2 fighters, and 2 artilleries. 3 infantry into Manchuria. 2 fighters, 2 artilleries, 3 infantry into Japan. I guess he must have lost fighters at some... Oh, he did, yeah. He lost fighters. Okay, so... yeah. Another 2 more fighters for the Japanese here. And he moved his air force here to Poland, which I'm not really sure what that's for. I'm guessing he's going to try and hit Russia this turn. Well, I have calculated it. It's got... if I hit... Okay, so if he's going to go for it, I'm probably going to have to try and just hit Caucasus. Oh, it's not even... It's not even Russia's turn. Getting ahead of myself. Okay. Yes. I'll try and hit Caucasus. Interesting. Okay, well... Do I just have this fleet flee then? Oh, it's going to take ages to get where it needs to be though. One, two, three. Interesting. So I can move this fleet to 13. Drop units off into Morocco. Correct, I think. 1, 2, 3, nowhere to land. He's got a fighter and a bomber on this target. Okay, well then... Interesting. 1, 2, 3... Okay, let's see. I might move these 2 fighters. If it looks like... I'm not sure, because it looks like these planes, especially the fighter, is in position to hit this. Where else would he want to go? The fighter can't hit India. The bomber... I mean, of course the bomber can, but the fighter... I guess the fighter is to protect the bomber. I noticed he moved 2 fighters here as well, and obviously he's got 4 bombers and another 2 fighters. So he might do the he might do the 1-2 punch. Interesting. Okay. On average, there's going to be 5 artillery, 4 tanks, and 5 fighters left after the Germans go in. On average, and he has a 2.3% chance to take with Germany. So if I'm going by that average, Japan should have no odds on taking Russia as it is right now. So I'm just thinking, is it worth moving the fleet to 34? Can I do that without endangering the fleet? 1, 2, 3. You can land 2 fighters there. 2, 3, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6 or 5, 6. Okay. The idea is I want my American fleet here. This American fleet here so that I can combine both into 15. The only reason is that he's probably going to try and hit this turn. Do I just chance that? I could just leave the fleet in 17. The problem is, if he takes it, I have no progress on Europe. I have nothing. There's nothing threatening Germany here, so... But it's a 98% chance to hold, so... Alright, so I'm going to pause and have a think about my moves and my buy here. Okay, so I'm thinking for the US here. 2 infantry and artillery. 3 transports and 1 destroyer. And 1 bomber. Because I need more transports in the Pacific here, because obviously I lost... Not the Pacific, the Atlantic, because I did lose 2. In season 8 earlier on, so I'm gonna get the US into position and then begin the Norway shock. I think that's everything. I don't even know if the US is doing any combats this turn. I think I'm just moving around. I'm actually going to leave the carrier and 2 fighters here. Just so I can take Hawaii back. Because it looks like he wants to try and take it. I'm actually going to engage... Actually no, I'm going to engage this sub. With 1 sub, so hopefully I'll get lucky and kill it. And I think that is the only thing America is doing for combat, unless I bomb Germany, but I don't know if I want to do something like that. What's happening with Karelia here? Can the UK step forward into 5? I don't think so. Do I bomb Karelia? So he has to pay 6 instead of the no, he has to pay 8 instead of the regular. I'll bomb Karelia. So he pays 8 instead of 6 if he wants to put infantry up here. I doubt Russia's going to put any units in Karelia once I take it back, so... Okay, that seems like everything here. Yep. Oh, what am I doing? The sub's just gonna submerge. Dude, I need to wake up. I think you can tell. I don't know. I think there's a tell whether people have their subs on submerge. Yeah, I just got baited, I think. No, dude. Did I get baited? Yeah, I did. Idiot, man. Okay, that's fine. It's just gonna die, which is fine. I'm gonna have the destroyer and the cruiser with the transport come to Season 12. These guys are gonna come here. I'm gonna drop these 4 guys off into Morocco. These guys are gonna move up. I actually forget, what did I even bomb Karelia for? 3. Okay, so he does have to repair it. So if I move to 34 here, with the intention of moving back into 15, I can bring 2 fires back from Russia. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Now here he can technically hit me with 1, 2, 3. Land 2 fighters. And 4 bombers. I do have the US fleet here, but he could just come back. He could also land his fighters down here as well. Why am I moving it? Hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't think I have to move the fleet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Technically he could hit it with 4 bombers still. One, 2, 3, 4, 5 bombers. 1, 2, 3. You could hit it with 5 bombers if you really wanted to. And then land them in Italy. And then he could technically stack Italy. So if that's something he wants to do, fine. I'll just have to buy more navy. I'll just have to buy more navy for the Americans here. But I think he's considering this. I mean, do I really need to add the fighters? I don't think so. I'm going to be committing 2 infantry and artillery, 2 fighters to take this out. So I think Russia's fine. I'll leave the fighters here. I think Russia's defense is slightly more important than the navy here. If he wants to nuke it with 5 bombers, hopefully I get lucky and get 3 hits, or at least 2. And I'll just have to buy more. I'll just have to buy more fleet. It's fine. I'll just combine the UK and the US Navy here. and then begin the shuck, and then get more navy. It's fine. If a sacrifice has to be made here, I think. Yeah, okay, that's fine, and I don't need to change my doctrine, I don't think. I'll leave it on standard. Okay, yeah, this seems pretty good for the Americans here. Because he could hit it and knacker Russia, and obviously Russia won't be able to recover in this state, and then wait for Japan. He could just do a 1-2 and, well, a complete switch up here and just move the stack. So yeah, I think definitely defending with those 2 extra fires will hopefully help a lot. With Russia, it's just going to be a simple 3-2. And I'm going to try and take, well, I have to take Caucasus back, I think. So Germany can't stack his planes on it if he wants. And this will be the only attack. I can't do anything else. I'm going to have to leave this for the UK to deal with. Unless Japan's adamant on wiping this out with his bombers. This should be enough. Okay, we got the territory here. Right, yeah, let's just move on from this. So I'm going to have 17, 4, 4, and 8. Yeah, it's pretty much impossible odds for Germany to win. On average, let's see if he has the 1-2 here. On average, I'm going to have 4 artillery left. So, no, the 1-2... 5 infantry, a tank, 3... So okay, I'm going by the average here. The game reckons Japan has 5, 1 tank, 1, 3, 4 fighters, 5 bombers. Okay, he has a 12% chance to take Russia with Japan. If Germany gets an average result. So, I think it was a good call putting the fighters there, definitely. The UK is going to need to send more fighters up. Yeah, I must keep this because it looks like at this rate I'm going to lose. India. If it's going to go the way I think it's going to go. Japan doesn't really need a big hit. He has so much air. He has nine planes that he can sack. So he can keep his main stack down here. Push forward, which it looks like he's going to try and do. Keep increasing his air force, which he is doing. And have them in China so that they can hit. So, yeah, I'm probably going to have to give up India here, which means I have to make sure Hawaii is on lockdown by the Americans still. Okay. So that is the end of Russia round 7, and I'll be back with UK round 7. Alright, UK round 7. Germany bought 8 more infantry, 1 fighter, 2 artilleries. And repaired 3 points of damage into Karelia. And then he only took Caucasus. Destroyed everything, no units lost. That does suck, of course. Makes that a lot harder for Russia to trade. Which probably means I'm going to fail to take it next turn, because I can't really afford to send much more. Exactly what I need as Russia here. Besides that, I'm going to buy 4 infantry, 1 artillery, and a cruiser for the UK here. Yeah. I'm going to give the UK Navy an extra ship here. I can't really afford anything else. The UK's income's been stifled for a while, so. But I'm going to move into Season 8. I'm going to take Northwestern and France with the UK, and then the US is going to move into 15 and take both Italy and Southern Europe, Algeria, and hopefully Libya. That is the plan. And then once these, the US Navy is in 15, I'm going to send the extra 2 fighters to help defend. Yep, and then I've got to somehow... I don't think France stack is ever possible at the moment because of the huge stack he's got in Germany, so gotta start this. I don't have the ships at the moment. I can't. The UK needs points, and yeah, I can't be everywhere at the moment. So, but once the US fleet is finally at the Med, then we can continue. It's only taken 7 rounds to start this Norway shuck that I seem to be dreaming of. The only thing the UK is going to be doing is trying to take Kazakh, and I'm gonna have to take I need to take Burma, because then he can stack his planes on there if he feels like it, which I don't want. Right, so the plan is I'm going to take France super light, because I cannot afford to waste units at the moment. Well, not waste them, but expend them on trying to trade with Germany heavy. Not yet. The UK is not ready for that yet. And that should be everything here. Africa should be finally dealt with, fingers crossed, by the Americans. Alright, yeah, these should be my moves here. Good luck to the United Kingdom. Russia desperately needs help, so... No problems. And no problems. Very nice. Okay. I'm aware these units are going to die. I want Germany to commit these 2 infantry here instead of coming down to West Russia here, so that is the idea behind that. So I had 2 minimum here. Right, I'm just going to check India real quick. Okay, so with the situation as it is right now, Japan has a 40% chance to take India. Literally only because of the battleship bombards and the air power that he has. So this might be the time to flee India. Now the problem is if I flee India and this stack moves to Szechuan, he dead zones Kazakh, which is where I want to go. So that's where I want to go. It might still be worth the UK just throwing themselves into Caucasus, so that if Germany hits it, I just hope, fingers crossed, Germany pays, right? Pays a lot. But the UK doesn't have a whole lot, so it's just going to get obliterated. So ideally, he doesn't move this to Szechuan. But why would he not? Of course he's going to move to Szechuan, surely. So I think the correct move is to run away. Save my armor corps, my artillery, of course the AA gun. Right, so keep AA has the same naval settings as SAC. AC, okay, that's fine. What's moving here? Don't do that. This bomber can just relax in there, I guess. Okay, well, let's commit to this then. 1 infantry here. Is there even point putting infantry there? Probably not. Let's be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so hopefully I can retreat through Kazakh here. Okay, so that's the end of UK round 7. Oh dear, it's not good. Yeah, this is pretty bad. Okay, we're back with USA round 7. USA round 7. So the Japanese bought 8 more infantry, 1 bomber, 1 destroyer, 1 artillery, destroyer into Sea Zone 60, bomber, artillery, 5 infantry to Japan, and then 3 infantry into Manchuria. For combat, he took India. He killed the sub in Sea Zone 52. He took Burma, no units lost, and then he failed to take Kazakh, losing 2 infantry and killing 2. So I'm pretty happy with that. It gives Russia a little bit of a breather. And he moved his Japanese stack to Burma. So that should allow safe passage for my, oh dear. So yeah, Japan moved their stack into Burma here, which I'm happy about because that allows this UK stack here to move up into Kazakh, and that should be safe passage for this stack to sit in Russia. Right, for the Americans, I'm thinking of 5 infantry, another transport and 2 fighters. These 2 fighters I'm getting because the idea is that these 2 fighters here are going to sit in Sea Zone 15 with the rest of my navy and then move into Russia the turn after. So yeah, the fighters will sit here in 15, and then round 8 they'll make their way to Russia. So these 2 fighters are to make sure that this carrier has fighters to land on it, because I'm going to move the UK and the US in unison, I think, to 3 to start the Shuk, because I'm going to have about 10 American units ready to go into Finland here. And yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think one more thing is that it doesn't look like he's going for Hawaii here, but I'm going to leave this navy just to keep an eye out, just to keep a bit of defense for Hawaii here, because he only needs, well, he needs 1 more guaranteed point, right? So I might continue to flip France, but he can try and stack here, maybe, we'll see. Alright, this is going to be my buy. Okay, so the idea for the American round here is I'm going to come in here and I'm going to try and take out the units in Libya. I'm going to take 1 guy, come into 15, take Italy, and then the other guy is going to take Southern Europe. These 2 fighters are going to help with this fight here. I was thinking of coming down to take the Solomons here, but he has 4 bombers on 44 here, and obviously a sub, so not interested in doing that. I'm going to take out this destroyer. And I think I'm going to send this American bomber to Europe here. I'm not going to strategic bomb. I don't have a good feeling about it this round, so I'm just going to hold off on that. And I think that is everything the US is doing this turn. At 42 income, 44, 47, 49, very nice and healthy for the Americans here. Okay, yeah, this should be fine. Good luck to the Americans. Okay, a nice 1 round. Okay, only 2 hitbacks, very nice. I've got a lot of artillery sitting in Africa. It's not really ideal, but I mean that's not ideal either. I'm glad I sent the planes. Okay, we still killed the destroyer. That's good. If he wants to carry on sending a destroyer here, it's a tiny profit for the allies if he doesn't get a hit back. Aircraft carrier, destroyer, battleship, 2 fighters. Right, we'll carry a keep here. Then I want this destroyer and then this aircraft carrier to 8. It's destroyer and cruiser. This transport, these transports up, this infantry up, and move these transports down. Great, that's really what I needed. What's happening here? Please drop them off. Okay, right, so I'm gonna move an infantry up. I don't need to do anything like that. Okay, I'm just gonna see. I don't think. I mean, 4 fighters. 4 fighters are 1 bomber against a destroyer, 2 fighters, 2 cruisers, and a carrier. And then an extra destroyer, cruiser, and a carrier. I don't think he has odds, so I don't have to worry about that. Right, okay then, that should be it for the Americans. This 2 destroyers, 2 fighters, a carrier battleship should be enough against 4 fighters and 1 bomber. 1, 2, 3, nowhere to land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. He could do a 4 bomber strike on the American. I don't know if he'd do that though. Yeah, 1, 2. And then they have to land in Italy. I mean, he could stack Italy on Germany's turn. So he could hit this with 4 bombers, but I don't think 4 bombers is going to be enough. No, he'd pay very heavily for that, so. Right, okay then. I might consider getting another bomber, or maybe a bomber return with the US here. Maybe. Right, anyway. Yep. Right, 2 fighters, transport, and then 5 more infantry. Right, the Russians, it's just 4 more infantry. Yep, every man counts, so... And I will attempt to take Caucasus. So good luck to the Russians here. I don't really want Germany the power to stack his fighters on here. But I don't think Germany's going to be very confident in stacking here, because I could... I don't know. I'm going to move here regardless of what Germany does. If Germany's going to hit this stack, he's going to have to rebuild. Right, hopefully Russia gets lucky here. Alright, good luck. Awesome. Very, very nice. Very good. Okay, that's another 14 IPC. Alright, awesome. Yeah, I'm very happy with that. Yeah, I'm not doing anything else, so... And then just 4 infantry straight into Russia here. The Japanese might actually bomb the hell out of Russia now. Which is less than ideal, of course. Germany might be able to sit back and retain its strength. Because clearly my intentions are to kill Germany, so... And then just wait for the Japanese to take Russia here. Right, so what I want to happen is Germany to take this. If Japan is here at any point, I must remember not to flip Caucasus. Even though it's 4 points the Russians won't get, it's far more important than Japan deploying 3 units here and then 4 units here. It's too much. Alright, well, good luck to Russia if Germany's going to go for it here. I don't think he will, but he might. I've not calculated his odds, but I certainly wouldn't take it. He's got no real... He hasn't really got any artillery, so... And not really much air support, so... I don't know. That is, that's 9 fighters waiting for him, so... And there should be another 4 UK tanks coming. Right, that is the end of... Okay, yeah, that is the end of Russia round 8, and I'll be back with UK round 8. Alright, UK round 8. Now, this Allies game definitely isn't the prettiest that I've played. I've just realised that the American fleet in Season 15 is going to get completely annihilated by the Japanese if he really wanted to. He's got 4 fighters and 5 bombers on Season 15, so if he wants to take out the fleet, he can, which He's already done before. I'm pretty sure he did pick off Zone 8 at some point. It is where it is. If he hits it, then on average I take out 4 of his fighters. So I'll take that. If I can get 4 fighters, yeah, I'll happily take that, I guess. It just sucks losing more transports. If I need to, I'll get more navy with the Americans, that's fine. It is what it is at the end of the day. Besides that, Germany's had a very rough round. Very, very rough round. So he bought 11 more infantry, another fighter, so he's up to 8 now. 8 total fighters. So he attacked Caucasus and he failed, losing an infantry and artillery. He attacked France, losing 2 infantry. Took Italy back. Yeah, he took Southern Europe back. And then he lost a unit in Finland. And he didn't bother attacking northwestern. So, yeah, not a very good turn for the Germans here. But I'll take it. I'm quite happy with this outcome here. I can't, even if I had the option, I probably wouldn't stack France. I can't anyway. There's just way too much, way too many Germans here. He's got way too much firepower, so it's just not an option. So I'm just gonna do the Norway Shuck now, and this time it is safe for the UK fleet to move. I don't have to worry about it too much. I don't think. He's only got 1 bomber. The Japanese only have 1 bomber to even affect the Americans. So I'm gonna dump. That is 6 units from the UK here, and then the Americans are going to dump 10. So even if the Germans wanted to hit this with 2 infantry and 10 tanks, and obviously all of his planes, he'd be taking a lot of losses, especially with his armour. He'd lose a lot of his armour. And I'm just going to chuck the AA gun across actually as well, just in case he does get any ideas of attacking with his air force. Okay, so for my buy, I'm thinking of 4 infantry, 1 artillery, so I've got 1 spare, and a bomber. I'm going to save the 8 for a bomber next round. I might establish a Allies holding in the Scandinavia here, and then I might consider investing bombers from both allies here, so I can get into a rhythm of UK bombs Germany, and then the Americans will. So hopefully that, if I go for that, hopefully that pays off. It's pretty effective. It's been used against me and it's been pretty effective, so I thought I'd give it a go maybe. I'll only do that if I feel pretty secure as the Allies. I don't think I'm going to have to do it. I could do it with the US, because obviously I'm going to lose this Navy, so I might have to invest in more Navy on America's turn. Which is just great, because I'm going to lose even more attack power as the Allies here. But hopefully, if Japan goes for it, he pays for it. He pays for it hard. Yeah, because he completely stacked it. So I'm getting the impression that yes, he wants to dump 4 bombers and 4 fighters. So actually I added an extra bomber by accident. So he has a 91% chance to wipe everything out, and on average he is going to lose 4 fighters. So yeah, which that's a lot of defensive power for Japan to expend. So if he wants to do that. I mean, he does have 2 more fighters here, and he has plenty of bombers, so he might just sack his bombers instead. I don't know, it's up to him. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm happy with this here. Okay, yeah, the spies should be fine. Eventually, since I've lost India, I'm probably going to transition to full transports when I come back down with the UK, if I do. If not, then I'll just stack 3 and put a small fleet in 7 and get another transport. So it's pretty simple here. I'm going to take India back with a fighter and a bomber support here. And then the rest of the units are going to come and sit in Kazakh. Now, I don't think Russia's desperate for defense here. I'm just going to quickly check this, and I'll see if I need to put these UK tanks into Russia here. Okay, so Germany does not have odds. It's a 98% chance for the Allies to hold here, and with massive profit for the Allies, almost it's over double. It's around 80 IPC profit for the Allies. So yeah, I'm not worried about that. I am aware I have the option to do air raids with the Allies here. I'm not interested in losing any planes. I don't tend to do that unless I'm super desperate. I just don't see the risk, or the point in risking planes. Because all he needs is an infantry to get 1 hit, right? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 6. No. Right, so the UK is going to take 2 artilleries, 4 infantry. And then dump them all into Norway here. Might as well send the 2 cruisers up there to support, and then the 2 fighters. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll stay on carrier keep just in case. I don't think Japan has odds on my stack here. What's he got? He's got 7 infantry, a tank, 4 bombers. I mean, he could really hit it. He could really hit Kazakh hard. Like, I'll have to think about that, because if he's gonna hit this anyway, I might just move the tanks across. Is it the best? I guess it's a. It would make Germany have to commit a lot to trade Caucasus again. Oh, okay, hang on a minute. The problem is that I gotta make sure that Germany takes Caucasus back. I gotta make sure Germany actually has the opportunity to take Caucasus back. Okay, so if he hit... okay. If he takes Caucasus, that's fine. I have to leave... Wow, if he runs... I mean, if he runs away, that's bad. Interesting. Okay, so... What I'm going to do here is... I know I said I wasn't thinking of doing this, but if Japan wants to hit this, I think it's fine. It's a shame because there's a bit of a waste of material from the UK here, but I don't think Japan can really be comfortable to hit both season 15 and this. So if doing this saves the fleet, I guess it's fine. But if he hits the fleet, he can't really effectively hit this, I don't think. He still has 2 fighters though. Yeah, of course I had to sack the bomber. Well, it's fine. I'm gonna get another one. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is... Okay, so what's going to happen here? His stack's going to be here. If... Do I even leave a unit there? Do I let the Germans strafe this? Not strafe, blitz. I really don't want Japan taking this. I'll decide on Russia's turn, I think. Okay. Right. Yeah, I mean... I'm going to move these tanks into Russia here, because if Japan really wants to wipe it out, he can. And he'll just kill the tanks as well. So, yeah, if he really wants to hit it, hopefully I get lucky and pop a plane. Okay, yeah, let's lock these in then. Bomber, artillery, and... Okay, I miscalculated how many infantry I had. That's fine. Gives me the option to buy 2 bombers next round, maybe. Or it allows me to get another transport. Okay. Alright. Sucks losing that bomber, it really does, but it's what it is. Okay, so it's the end of UK round 8. He's online, so I'm going to pause here. We'll be back with USA round 8. Alright, USA round 8. Japanese bought a destroyer, 7 infantry, 1 bomber, 2 artilleries. Destroyer interceded on 60. 1 bomber, 2 artilleries and 4 infantry to Japan. And then 3 infantry to Manchuria. Combat, he took India back, no units lost. He killed the small British stack in Kazakh. Losing 5 infantry, which certainly does suck. That really does suck. And then he attacked Season 52 with a destroyer and lost the destroyer. So Less than ideal, of course. But at least the American fleet is safe, I guess. I mean, maybe I should have moved into Caucasus. But I don't want to scare... I mean, I don't know if I'd scare him off West Russia here, but I do want Germany to take West Russia on his go. So I do want to leave West... did I say what? No. I want him to take Caucasus. I think... Yeah. So I want the Germans here to take Caucasus here. And then I'll let him keep Caucasus. Because I don't want Japan building 4 units a turn, because he might be able to get a pretty decent stack into Caucasus. So I don't want him producing 4 here and then 4 units from India. I think that's pretty important. So with the US, I'm thinking of 7 infantry, 2 artillery and a tank. And 2 transports, so we're finally starting to ship, or preparing to ship a load of units to Europe. Yep, we're finally doing that now. Yes. So there'll be 10 units, and then there'll be a bit of a desync until I can finally get in the rhythm again, or start the rhythm. That's what I mean. Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay, the only thing that America's doing, I am thinking of taking the Solomons here. Now, he can hit me with a sub, 2 bombers, which is certainly not ideal if I do not kill his... No, it's fine, I have 2 more subs. Yeah, I'm just going to stack 44. Put some pressure down here, and hopefully get him to commit some planes in the area still, so they don't all go towards Moscow. I do have a feeling that he is going to start bombing the living hell out of Russia here, which is not very nice, of course. Yeah, I'm going to drop these 2 fighters to Russia here. I do have 2 bombers, but I'm not going to do any bombings this round. I think that's literally it. I'm only moving down here and shuffling everything around. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's fine. I don't need 2 fighters here. 1, 2, 3. 5. I mean, he could technically hit me with 3 bombers. I'm not sure if that's something he'd consider to do. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. This fleet's going to be without bombers, but even without the fighters defending, that's still a bit risky. I do wonder if he's going to try and shift into a point snipe game, because he might have the units to try stack France at the moment, maybe, and then try and stack Karelia. I'm really not sure. He could turn into that. It could turn into a game like that because he has India, and he only really has to keep Russia in check. Maybe go for Hawaii, we'll see. I do think that is everything. Just double checking. The fleet down here was stopped. He is doing what Japan should be doing, and he's going around collecting all these infantry. He's just got 2 more to do that he's probably not going to get because I'm here now. So, okay, let's get on with it. Okay, so these 2 fighters are going to come here. One, two, three, four. I'm going to leave the American bomber here because it does put a lot of soft power on these tiles, so you can't just send a lone transport. Okay, so I want, if I put the AA, 3 infantry, he can choose to hit this if he wants. Yeah, if he really wants to, he can. And hopefully I get lucky and he does, and I get a load of hitbacks. That's basically it. Okay, so I'll move the AA cross just in case the AA dies here. Right, I'm on standard carrier keep here. I could leave the tanks behind. This is so awkward. Very inefficient. I don't have to really be worried about what he's doing here. I doubt he's just going to hit it with airplanes. That doesn't make any sense. Alright, I think this is America's moves here. Yep, just double checking. That should be everything. And what I'll do is, next turn with America, I invest in an IC, I think, because then it allows me to, if Russia's desperate, just buy another 2 fighters, so I can move 2 fighters over if I need them. Or just deploy land units, of course. Alright. Two and 2, I think. $12 points for Russia, that's another 4. Now, if Japan does... I probably still want to hit this, actually, now that I think about it. Definitely, I think. Yeah, so obviously if Japan bombs me, it's going to cause a couple problems. That's for sure. I don't know. I'm not. I don't feel particularly pressured at the moment. I just have to sort something out here real quick, and then put the pressure on Germany. Finally, it's round 9, but yeah, it's definitely out of the rhythm and some more aggressive tactics that I do with the Allies here. But I am trying to experiment still, so hopefully I can sort something out here before Russia falls. I think obviously the power is quite scary on the Axis side. 1, 2, 3, 4. He could just send another 3 Japanese bombers here. That certainly causes some problems, but I think that's fine. This fleet's probably going to stay in 7, and then that allows the UK to buy another transport and maybe another ship. Okay, well, good luck to Russia here. I do need to take the territory here. Awesome. I just want to delay Japan stacking with planes here for as long as possible. And I'm intentionally going to leave it open for Germany. I do want him to blitz this, or at least take it with an infantry. If he's a smart player, he won't take it. And if he doesn't take it, then crap. That's pretty bad. I do want him to take this. Because Japan's going to be here and here next turn. I can't hit Persia. I can only hit Kazakhs. Obviously, I'm going to have to leave Caucasus alone. Hopefully he gets, he sees the money as Germany and just takes it for free. Alright. Okay, I'm keeping the AA for now because I do know that Germany does not have odds. And of course, both Axis powers have a pretty big air force, so... Alright, that is the end of Russia round 9. I'll be back with UK round 9. Okay, UK round 9. The Germans bought 10 infantry. Yeah, 2 to Karelia and then 8 to Germany. Right, so he took Caucasus for free, as I wanted. He took northwestern France back. No units lost, okay. And he moved the stack here, so I did have a feeling he was going to do that. He might just be waiting for Japan now to kill Russia. Or at least Japan gets strong enough so that they can both move their stacks at the same time and then do a 1-2 punch. Yes, okay. So as Russia, do not flip this because Japan's going to be here, so I want this to stay German. So Russia's only going to hit West Russia. If they even hit anything, because obviously my income is hemorrhaging here with the Russians, and especially if Japan bombs the hell out of Russia, I will not do any combats. I'll just maintain my strength. Hopefully he fails to take But he might just... I don't know if he'd do that. I don't know. I don't know what I'd do if he pushes forward in mass. I think I'd have to at least strafe it, I think, for one round. Okay, so he's moved here, so I'm going to have to flee. The stack is not big enough to even contend with this yet, so... Now, I don't know what I would do if Germany pushes forward, because I'm still going to continue to stack units here. There's going to be only 2 American units coming over. That should be fine, because then there's going to be another set, what is that, 14 infantry. I think putting an IC in Norway is a good thing to do. And do I buy another transport as the UK? That's the question. Okay, so I'm going to have to think about my buy and moves here, I think. Okay, so I've got a lot of options here that I could do with the UK, I think. The problem is that going up to an extra transport, the UK does not have the best income ever. So, because I've lost India, obviously I've lost Australia and New Zealand as well, and I'm going to lose Africa. I'm going to lose Persia and all these territories. So that's a lot of points the UK is just going to not have to be able to sustain 8 transports. So unless I move the UK down to 8, but then that ruins the shuck that I want to try and build. So I think I have to commit to the shuck here, because I don't have the option of stacking France. It's just not going to happen. And if I want to establish IC, the Americans, then I need the UK and the US to full commit to this. So yes. Okay, so for a buy, I'm thinking of 2 infantry and artillery, which will allow me to transport 6 units the following round after this one. So I'm going to be moving 4 infantry to artillery to Norway, because I think I have to retreat here. I don't think I could step up. It's too much. Germans have too much, so they could just simply obliterate and reset the Allies' progress again, which is what Germany needs to do. The Germans need to buy time for the Japanese to get strong enough, and then allow for a possible 1-2 punch. Right. So yeah, I'm moving 2 artillery, 4 infantry, and then moving the rest to Norway as well, and getting 2 bombers and a fighter. Now, I'm not sure, I really don't know what the best buy is, but definitely not ships for the UK. There's absolutely no point. There's no point me buying new ships that the Japanese can, if they want to, just obliterate. I don't want to commit the carrier and these 2 fighters to protect any more ships. The UK technically doesn't need any more ships because the US is here. So it's okay if the US invests in more ships, especially with the IC here. I can just drop a ship straight into 3 and also keep topping up Season 3 with more fighters from the US if I need it. So I think just because this is going to be the best buy that the UK has for the rest of the game, probably. The 2 bombers, I don't know if I'm going to do bomber raids. I don't know. But getting the 2 bombers puts so much threat, I guess. Like, and then a fighter that's just going to simply land on the carrier. 1 fighter's going to come over. Yeah, I don't know. I guess let's spoil the UK with 2 bombers and then not strategic bomb. I don't really know. I'll see if I make my mind up if I'm going to do that in the future, but I don't like it. Last season really ruined my opinions on strategic bombing, so. Especially if I invest in them and then lose 2 in a single run. Oh my god. That's happened so many times. It's like, why risk it, you know? So I'm just going to get a nice, in quotes, healthy buy, and then spend the rest of the money on 6 infantry. 6 units a turn from the UK to dump into Norway. And the US is going to have to do the heavy lifting. I really don't know if I can... I don't know. I'm not liking what this is looking like. The game, I can still prolong the game here. I can still keep Hawaii in check with this navy. But if Japan's like, alright, instead of going for this, because that's a losing battle, because I could just do a complete 180 and invest in big navy and stop this. He might just go full throttle and kill Russia here. But I can slow that down. I'll just leave this in Germany's hands. Which is not good, obviously, because then that gives Germany more income. But I don't want Japan getting any stronger than it is right now, so I'm gonna go for this buy. I wish I could take these territories, but that's just gonna take away from the Shak. So I'm not gonna hit this. I'm not going to do. I don't think there's any point doing any. Especially the UK. There's no point in the UK doing any of this because Japan's just going to take it back. So, and I'm not going to risk. I'm not interested in risking any planes. There's no point. That's just me personally. I don't think there's any point unless I have infantry in the area. Then yes, but I don't. So, I think the only thing I'm willing to do is bombing Karelia. That is it. So if I lose the bomber, it sucks, but at least I have 2 more. Oh boy, 1, 2, yeah. I think that's everything. I think I'm only going to bomb Karelia this turn. Because if I can get like 4, if I land a 4. Then he's got to spend at least an extra 2 IPC to repair it and then deploy an extra 2 units. So on average you'd spend like 6 IPC because that's 2 infantry. So instead of that it'd be 8 because he's got to... No, would it be 8 or would it be 10? I think it's 10. Too tired to work out the maths right now, so... Yes, I think I'm just going to bomb. I'm just going to bomb. There's literally nothing else the UK can do. And hopefully it doesn't get shot down, please, man. Please, give me a little bit of hope for strategic bombing in this game. Okay, that's a good sign. And that's a pretty good sign as well, okay. But it's not like... I'm not gonna get like confident like again like they do at like casinos and like scam people. Like they give you like some pretty good first wins and then you go all in and then they take it all, you know. I'm not saying that's what casinos do. Maybe that's just a conspiracy. I'm not trying to promote gambling either. That's not why I said that. Yes, so 4 infantry and artillery and an AA gun. He has no tank, so I'm not interested in doing that. He's got no transport, so he can't come across just yet. The infantry's going to die anyway. There's no point in moving there, because that gives him more value to... Makes it... He has so, it doesn't matter what I do. He has so much air force they're gonna die in the first round anyway. I just have to pray that what I send, what's in Kazakh right now, gets at least one hit. So there's no point wasting the UK infantry and putting it there. There's just no point. Right, must remember to retreat here. I'll leave one American behind. One brave soul behind against the German horde. And that should be everything for the UK here. Now, what are my profiles? SAC. How many? Okay, so how many lights? I have 2 lights, 2 cruisers, so he has to get 4 hits. Right, this should be fine. This should be fine. I don't need a bomber in Russia. This bomber here is just a zone off. Actually, what I will do, because he might get confident and move some transports here, is actually put a bomber around French West Africa or around Egypt from the UK to like, so we can't just take these for free. So, right, 2 infantry, artillery, fighter, and 2 bombers. This game's probably going to go pretty late, so preserving these bombers and these UK fighters should become pretty essential, especially since the UK's income is going to be kneecapped, basically. So, alright, that is the end of UK round 9, and I'll be back with USA round 9. Okay, USA round 9. So Japan bought 11 infantry, 3 tanks. It's a pretty big buy for the Japanese. 2 tanks, infantry to India. Tank 2 infantry to Manchuria, and 8 infantry to Japan. Moved into Persia, and then he killed the 2 infantry in Kazakh and lost 1 infantry. Okay, so he's moved here, and obviously he's going to kick me out of this area. I have to retreat. This game, I don't have very high hopes anymore, especially since the Japanese just moved 6 bombers and 3 fighters in this area. So now he's going to have 3 fires and 6 bombers on 3. That is bad. That is seriously bad. The thing is, I can't even move. Can I move the Americans there though? Also, I noticed another thing is the fact that with the UK I dumped the units into Finland instead of Norway, so I've just wasted these 6 infantry now. So I'm going to leave an AA behind. That's a clear mistake. It's pretty bad actually. This might be the end of the game, maybe. I don't know. I think I'm going to have to try and hold my ground. I mean, that's a devastating attack. But I'm going to have to try and hold my ground because I need to continue the shock. Wow, that's insane. I could move my navy down to 8 instead. Anyway, I'll make that decision up in a minute. The US, I'm thinking of 5 infantry, 2 artilleries, 2 more fighters. Alright, so this game here, I think it's a very good example of why the 2 ocean strategy does not work. So I did give it a go, because it's not something I normally do, but this has not worked. or it hasn't worked for me. I guess I should say, maybe it works for some people, but it definitely hasn't worked here. I don't know the skill level I'm going up against, because I've never been against this guy before, so... but this is a very comfortable position for the Axis, especially if he wants to go for a point snipe. If he wants, he can move en masse to 44, which will force me to invest again in defending Hawaii. Now the thing is, since I've invested with the Americans here, there's been absolutely no progress to an actual decent shuck on Europe. This was supposed to be a kill Germany first game, by the way. It doesn't look like it though. Yeah, definitely definitely not my best played allies, that's for sure. And this mistake here, I mean, I don't know how, I'm not sure how many mistakes I've made in this game. Can't really think of anything else top of my head, but this just adds to it. I'm going to continue to play, but if he nukes my navy with the Japanese, I don't think the game's recoverable from there. Oh, I do remember, yeah, I did botch the American Navy in 8 earlier on. Yeah. Yeah, I thought I'd give the two ocean strategy a go. It just hasn't, it's done absolutely nothing for me. I've literally made zero progress. The only thing I've done is prolonged the game, since he's not going to just casually walk here now. Like, if I would have just done what I wanted to do initially at the start of this game, take Norway, put an IC down straight away, right? Because I keep mentioning it in various different games, it's a very good strategy. I just haven't done it myself yet, so... I think I need to give myself some slack though. I think this was supposed to be a kill Japan game. I was trying to go for it, but the Japanese just absolutely destroyed my tactic in season 30 with insane profit. So the UK, especially the UK, has been on catch up for pretty much the entire game. And yeah, since he lost hardly any material, he had an inflated air force. So, and now it's here. It's definitely bearing fruit right now. I'm going to hold my ground in 3. Well, it might be questionable to do that, but I need to keep the shuck going, even with this small mistake. I'm going to leave an AA behind, so he has to try and blow it up with his tanks. If he uses his air force, hopefully I get lucky, pop a couple. But the Germans just have to buy 2 more, or just buy 1 more. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We'll see. I'm gonna not lose hope, but obviously if that navy's gone, after Japan's go, it's like that's everything the UK has pretty much. The UK can't afford to build a new navy, especially if he hits it and then loses. He doesn't lose much. If he still has like 5 bombers, I don't think the UK can afford another navy, to be honest. We'll see, I'm not going to give up yet. Okay, so I'm looking at the calculation for 3. Japan has a 1 in 3 chance. Okay, no, he has a 30% chance. So yeah, pretty much a 1 in 3 chance to wipe out this area. with a free IPC profit for the Allies, so it's not a big profit, but it's tactically it's so profitable for the Axis. Even if Japan fails, Germany can follow up with 2 fighters and a bomber. And it's completely fine, right? Because the Japanese could just invest in more. 6 bombers? Round 9. That's pretty impressive. Yeah, I'm not going to look for it, but 6 bombers is pretty nice. Okay, so I'm just looking at this right now. This actually sucks a lot, of course. There might have been a chance to stack Finland, because the fighters here do not have to be there right now. Sticking 11 fighters on Finland to help the stack might have been worth it. But since I didn't notice that as the UK, yeah, it is completely. I'm gonna lose these units. It just sucks. I actually think the Allies would have just had enough. If I could have even chimed in with the Russians here. Because I think Russia's only going to attack Kazakh or just West Russia this turn. I think I have to do Kazakh because otherwise he just stacks it with the Japanese with its planes. And actually nullify what I'm doing here, because if he can stack this with planes, then he can put an IC down, which the IC in Kazakh does help the Japanese. And it actually nullifies this slightly, but if he can establish himself here, putting the IC is pretty good. So yeah, I have to take this with Russia here. There's no question about it. So like I was saying, yes, I think I did make a pretty big mistake. I could have actually stacked and held, and kept the pressure going, and kept the basically the lid on the pot here. Kept that pressure going. That's a complete missed opportunity, I think. It's pretty bad. The problem is now is that if Germany takes this and they can't stack both Allies members' planes on here, but who knows? It sucks. I don't think it's worth putting the Americans there and trying to hold now. I don't even think I need to calculate. He has so much firepower, it's insane. I have to retreat here, I have to give it up. I just have to pray that he commits too little to take. Because America's going to have 10 transports worth of units to stack. So that might just be enough to do what I could have done. Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, I think that's the plan. I have to stack 8. Wow, okay, I've got to be careful though. This is insane. If I'm going to choose to stack 8, I have to make sure that the UK is safe on its own in 8. Otherwise the Japanese just... Wow. Wow, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Can I even do that then? Dude, I have to commit to 3. Because I can't come down here and then come back up, because Germany's just going to take these. So on UK's turn I have to take them back, otherwise the Japanese use his entire air force to wipe out. Either or, I can't go to 8 and continue the shock. I have to continue the shock. I think that's the most important thing that's going to keep me in the game, so I have to stay in 3. That's bad. Yeah, he might wipe out my navy, but I have to take the chance, I think. I gotta commit to the shock here. Yeah, I just gotta commit to the shock here. On UK's round, I'm probably going to start strategic bombing Germany, and then I'll follow suit with the Americans. Yeah, there will be no combats with the Americans on this turn. At all, there's no point taking any of this. I might need the transport and infantry to give me more units to hit Hawaii if he pushes en masse. Because he has 2 transports, he can come to 52 and have... But we could even come with these transports. He could stack 59 with quite a few transports. Yeah. He could even buy another carrier and a couple more fighters to give me even more, give him even more firepower on 56. Yeah, he could do a pretty big power play in the Pacific. I think we'll see. We'll see what he does. If he does the correct moves, he could probably finish the game. Yeah, if I was more efficient with the Americans here, it wouldn't be this bad for the Allies. Okay, well there's no combats, let's go on. At least the Solomons are mine again. Suck on that. Okay, well... Yeah, I'm going to have a pretty big payload to load off into Finland, if I can. If I can. So the play is that if Japan hits me, I need him. If he's gonna hit me, I need him to hit me in a way so that my American aircraft carrier is still up, but my UK carrier takes a hit. So hopefully this configuration here of defensive profiles sorts that out, because if I have them both on sack, then the Germans might have an opportunity to wipe out 3. Actually they will have an opportunity. So actually I do need to make sure the American carrier is up so that I can land an extra 2 fighters and obviously reinforce it with more Americans. Yes, I think that's the play I have to do here. Wow. Wow. Okay. Yes. Okay, anyway, yes, the air is staying here. It's going to die first. I'm going to leave the Americans in Egypt until he pushes forward in mass here, if that's what he's planning. And I'll just simply retreat down to the Union of South Africa or Morocco. Okay. Well, I'll at least deliver the AA gun. Okay, so which one is it? I think it's this one. Otherwise the game crashes again. Like it did in my Axis game. Yes, so a tip for the Allies with America: do not do the 2 ocean strategy. I think that's a good tip. Do not do it. It doesn't work. I need to see a video that proves me wrong, because the guys that I watch, the channels that I watch that has them or their opponent do it, I've never seen it work for them either. I need to see some evidence of it working. So in this guy might be gold. I'm gonna guess this guy's gold. I don't think it works in gold. You could could probably put it off in silver. I don't think it works for plat or gold here. But I would happily be proven wrong, of course. So, might have to leave West Russia. Wow, I mean, I think the Axis can just do a killer move still. Move both the Japanese and the Germans forward. I think it's actually still over for Russia here. I don't think there's too many factors that he can. There's too many things that he can do to end the game. I think it's actually too late. He could loom if he invests heavily into the Pacific here. He desperately wants to take this. He could probably take it, right? Maybe not. But at the end of the day, it stops the Americans sending more units, which compromises its position, which could allow Germany to push forward and obliterate it, right? And then my progress has been reset again, and Russia's completely neutered, and it's not going to get any stronger. So I think I have to prioritize the Japanese here, just because of his huge air force. The problem is, if I don't take West Russia, then the Japanese can also stack his planes. Oh no, he's got to be careful actually, because if he's not careful, the UK will actually just probably suicide itself to try and take out its air force. So actually, I don't know if he can move out en masse, but maybe it's worth it still. It probably is still worth it to sacrifice these. It's not a good thing to do. I wouldn't recommend sacrificing your Japanese air force, but if it wins in the game, it's worth it, right? He could probably still move off en masse with the Germans here. We'll see. This round might be very game defining for the Axis. Yeah, I think he has so many options to end the game. It's actually too much for the Allies here. Okay. At least that's 3 more infantry for Russia, I guess. Alright, so that is the end of Russia round 10, and we'll be back with UK round 10. Okay, UK round 10. Germany bought 1 artillery, 11 infantry, and they repaired 4 points of damage on Karelia. Combat. Attack Finland. Wow. Wow. Okay. He overcommitted and only got 4 hits. What? I mean, that's lucky. Why would you overcommit with 6 tanks, 2 artillery, 4 infantry? And he only got 4 hits. Wow, he is lucky he failed that. Okay. Obviously that sucks, because obviously I've just lost a bunch of units for no reason because of my mistake last round. Damn. Okay, so I'm gonna get 3 infantry, 1 artillery, 2 tanks. And there's going to be no combat. Unless I bomb Karelia again. Yes, let's attack. No, let's try bombing. I think that's it, and then everything else I'm gonna stack. I'm literally gonna stack everything into Finland. I'm gonna stack all my fighters and every single unit I can muster into Finland here. Okay, so yeah, good luck to the United Kingdom with these bombing runs. I've never done so many bombing runs in a game. Alright, pretty good bombing raid. Oh, yes! Yes! Alright, not bad. Not bad at all. Okay, that's awesome. I just need another 10 successful bombing runs before one of my bombers gets shot down. I might consider it a good tactic again. Okay. Just going to retreat here because at the end of the day, if he's going to commit a load of units here, the unit's going to die anyway, so might as well consolidate. That was a pretty good run. That was a pretty good bombing raid, I will say. I will say that. Okay. I think that's literally everything. The UK's not even anywhere else on the board, to be honest, so yeah. I'm happy with this. Okay, so I'm gonna have 2 AA guns sit here, so if Germany's gonna hit me hard, I'm gonna have to calculate the odds on America's turn, and I'll consider keeping the American AA or not. That is everything for the UK. A nice, short and simple round before the game ends, maybe, we'll see. Alright, that is UK round 10. And I'll be back with USA round 10.